¿Cómo está tu español?
Ah, muy bien, muy bien. Yeah, you know there is Rosen and Roman here in Paris now.
Yes,
So
yeah.
they train with us every day, but they speak French or English. So I don't practice a lot my español, pero entiende un poquito, pero no puede hablar.
Ok. Ah, sin problema. Pues mira, Skips. So, we're gonna do this in English.
Yep.
I think that's better for the audience. I sent you here what I want to go over a bit.
Yeah.
Uh, Luckily, it wouldn't take longer than 30 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Because yes. Okay.
Okay. So, to be quick about it, can you introduce yourself, Skips?
Hello, my name is Skips. My real name is Romain Guillermic. I'm born and raised in Paris, and I'm from Electro Street. My crew is Electro Street, and I'm a dancer and also an actor.
Perfect. In your writing, you said you started dancing at 12 years old, right?
Yep, 12. Yeah, yeah.
So you started on Tectonic, Vertigo, Killer, Milky Way.
Actually, it was the world phenomenon at the time. So it was a new phenomenon. It's born in Paris, so it was during the year 2006, and there was like this new movement, but the media call it tectonic, the dancer call it vertigo, or art style or jam style or Milky Way, or there were like a lot of dance, but the same dance with the same energy, the move, the electro energy. And so it was like I start with, yes, this phenomenon. So at the beginning I was like tectonic, but after like 1 year, every dancer here in Paris was like, okay, we have a lot of different style, but the name of the dance is electro dance. So let's call it like this, because it was the beginning. So we have to find the name, and after to find how you call the movement. But first the name, because Tectonic was a brand, and all the media call it Tectonic, but it was a mistake, and we changed it during the 2007, 2008, and after they were like the Vertified coming, and the Vertified were like, okay, it's electro dance, and every style, even if there is different style, it's electro dance, and let's go on it. So I started at this time, when everyone was dancing in the street, and I just keep going since my 12 years old.
Before dancing electro, did you do any sports or any art?
Yeah. Before electro dance, I was very, very strong in art martial
Oh,
arts. Yeah, and also in football. Football was my passion. Even today, I watch a lot of football. Even if yesterday I was working a lot, so I didn't have time to watch PSG play. But I'm still very, like, I love football. So I was playing football until my 13, and after I really decided to go only on dance. But before, yes, I was a very good player of football and of martial arts, and all kind of sports. I'm very active, so I need to. But after with dance, I was like, okay, now I got my things. I'm focused on it.
a lot of people actually uh, have told about how you were on this crazy cruise, Electro Boys, Rhythmic, Electro Addict, and Electro Street. You had this great baggage of masters and teachers that helped out making that great artist you are. Do you remember
Thanks.
when did you start on your teams? When did Electro Boys started?
Electrobros was at the beginning. It was the crew with my little brother. The guy who showed me the first video of electro dance. Basically it was like my friends, at 100 meters of me, basically, and we call it Electro Boys because like this. And yeah, so it was in 2007. 2007, Electro Boys was born with Stis. I can say the name Stis, Fashion Boy, Faro, and vodka, because he loved vodka, even if at the time he was 13, so he wasn't drinking vodka.
Oh my god. Does any of them still dance?
Nope, I'm the only one. Yep, only one. Really soon, they all stopped doing. In 2007, everyone was dancing, and in 2000, let's say 8, they were only the person who really loved it. You know.
Totally.
Yeah. But so they stopped at the time because, and after I went on to in rhythmic crew RK, so I was on another level. So I was like, they were like, okay, us we stop. We are with you, but we stop.
It was crazy. I want to talk about Electro Street because here in Mexico, there were a lot of teams that call them urban electro or stuff about the street as well. I think based on the influence on Electro Street. But one thing I find really cool is that one of the best crews in the world, Electro Street, talks about electro in the streets, right? So I think it's a part really important because here in Mexico, the dance developed in parks, in parties, well, in Paris as well, right?
Yes, of course. We start in the streets. We start in the streets. Me, I was not. Even if the movement starts on the club, it really came after on the streets because even dancer was not available to dance anymore on the club. So it became a street dance, totally a street dance. And so the first things was dancing on the street. We can dance like hours and hours without now there is mirrors, studio of dance. It's a different mood. But at the time, it was like on the streets with your friends, dancing with like little music, and you try to find something and you dance. So on the streets, there is always something fresh. It's always something moving. On the street, you have to move always because there is people. So there is like something really strong about who come from the streets. And so yes, dance Electro Street, and it's also mentality. It's also like we are like okay from the street. So what we got, we work for it and we got it. We have nothing. The mind of even competition, not bad competition, but the fact that you want to be the best of yourself and the best of the world. This kind of things like working up. No one is gonna give you the things. You have to take it. So it's also mentality. And we have this in my crew, but a lot of dancers from urban dance have this also.
Yes, we start from the bottom, right? And
exactly.
So the fourth question is about Flimax and your website.
Yep.
So I went to your website yesterday. I was amazed by how much information you have, how many videos you have of dancing at 12 years old when you came to Mexico the first time. And
2013.
Yeah, it's like a great place to learn about electro and being more connected to somebody that actually is in the pro way, like you, right?
Yeah. Actually, I start this website because of this, because I was like, okay, I have been doing too many things, and now there is only platform like Instagram. You have to show your face and this and this. It's like algorithm and Fox. So it's like for me, it's really the end of soon the end of this kind of things, or less and less and less. So I was like, okay, I want a platform where there is everything I did, where you can contact me if you want anything like private lessons or an advice, or just send me that you love what I do, or you don't love. I don't care, but I got also something, because sometimes I'm not in Instagram during weeks and weeks, or I don't want to go, etc. So I wanted this platform with everything, like something with really representative of what Electro Street we have been doing during these years, what I did in acting also, because I also act, even if I start in this business, but I also act. So I wanted this, to just put everything, like my videos of when I am 12. I can't post it on Instagram because it's bad quality and no one's gonna, it's not for this platform.
Yes.
But I want people, if the people love what I do or want to search what I do, you can see my first video. I'm no, it's okay. Let's watch it. It's my journey. So look, I wanted to be like really transparent, and so this is why I did that for the website. So even private lessons, there is a part called Secret Garden, when you can ask for classes, workshop, or something like this. And so it's really secret garden. So I'm not like I'm making like lessons on it can be online or in real life, and it's really like I give you all I got, like all my keys, everything, like doing what you need, and so I love also to do that. I don't do that often, so I am like I don't have like 100 students because I don't want this. I want like to be really like three, four, five, 6 person, because after it's too much and I don't have time and the energy to do that. But like really the three, four, five, 6, 7 person, really intense and give everything I got. So that's the part for the website. And about Climax, this was the second part of the question.
Yes.
What do you want to know about Climax? Because we can talk about this during hours and hours.
Yeah. Well, Climax was filmed 3 years ago, 4?
No, now it's 5 years, bro. 5 years. 2018, yes. 2018. It was shoot in February 2018, and we were in Cannes in May 2018. So really short time. And after it came out on the theaters in France in September of 2018.
Yes.
So yeah. It was a really cool experience, bro. Like, working with the best, like Gaspar, or even his team, and it was like the dancers, and it was 3 weeks, really intense. We were sleeping at the same place, and yeah, it was the first time for us to be on a real set, cinema set, and with Gaspar, for me, he's one of the best cinematographer,
Totally.
on the world, in the world. But imagine in Paris, like it's like, okay, let's go. You want to make some movie about dance? Like, what an opportunity! And yeah, and we were like all Electro Street inside also, so it was also for us a big experience. And after we went to many places to for the promotion of this, so it was also a moment to discover new places like Los Angeles or Sitges in Spain, or Rotterdam. We went to many places, and yes, it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about it, to the moment that he made that movie, I guess electro dance was really a hard movement on France and Paris, and with all the cultures that go in the movie, Vogue, walking, but you saw a change after the movie, like in yourself or in the culture.
Um, you know, it's a kind of movie that they it's not for the all people, like many people don't know Gaspar, no, many people don't know Climax, but it's a movie who I mean, like for example, I don't know if like my I don't know my grandmother or whatever see it, because it's like it's not mainstream, but people in art in general, like when I talk to art people who loves art, they all see this movie, so for me I mean, I love it because it's real artists who said, okay, I love this movie, it's a beautiful movie, I love the intro of dance, etc. So it's better, it's even better because it's like people who do that in life, day-to-day life, they love what I did. And even when we came to LA, like big stars were like, oh, my dream is to shoot with Gaspar Noé. Like when I say big star, I talk about Batman, this kind of guy, and they're
Yeah.
like, okay, okay. And so for us, we were really proud. And I didn't see a changement in terms of lifestyle because I didn't make a lot of money with this movie, etc. But my mind changed. I was like more open to everything, and even in experience, in terms of experience. After this, we are not the same, Like it was okay. Now we can do everything. There is no limit, no limit. Let's dream. Let's dream. Let's dream of something that it's
Yes.
top. So it changed a little bit the game, but it's not like okay, now I'm a fucking billionaire, and I can, no, so it's not like this. But in
Yeah.
terms of art, yes, totally.
Totally. Skips, how many days per week and hours per day you train?
Depends every day. I train every day, but I have two different training. I got the training just at the gym, so running, making bike, making some musculation also, if I am not dancing a lot, because when I make too much musculation after, I can't move as much as I want. But So I got this type of training. It's like 1 hour by day. You know, I stretch myself also, and I got also the dance training. And the dance training, I try to dance alone 1 hour by day alone, and with my crew, it's every day like 3 or 4 hours. But when I say that, it's during period like during when there is no work. When we work, it can be like every day during 2 weeks, you know, and like to 10 to 5 p.m. You know, but in day-to-day life when there is not too much work and we just want to be connected and to exchange, it's like every day at 3 4 hours, and by myself. I train in the gym the morning or after the training if I have a lot of energy. I still have a lot of energy. So
Okay.
yes, it's a real yeah, every day. And you know, it's even for my mind, for my state of mind. You know, when I train, I feel better after. I have better energy. I feel more comfortable. You know, so I see. Sometimes I don't dance during like 2 days. You know, I'm not a machine. But even if I dance, always I dance because I'm always like I said moving. But I mean really training, and I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my mind. You know, so I'm like I stop everything and I just train like 30 minutes. I put a podcast, a Mexican podcast or whatever, Cobal, and I dance during just 30 minutes. And after I go back to my business because now, you know, dance is just only like dance. We got a lot of things to do with a lot of things like mailing. You know, it's like, no, it's not anymore just the passion and it's okay. It's really like a work day to day. So sometimes I don't have work to, I go on the studio and I don't dance because I got calls to do. I got things to do. I got this, you know, it's really, but I always try to find a moment to dance every day.
Yeah, definitely the culture has changed a lot. Before we used to be just kids dancing on the streets and events or whatever. And now, well, I just saw Electro Street, like a showcase.
Yeah.
So
At the Ritz, you mean? Like, yeah, yeah. It was for the 125 years of the Ritz. You know, the Ritz Hotel. It's the
yeah,
most prestigious hotel in Paris and maybe in the world. You know, so there were like great people, and the scene was really cool. The stage, the costume. It was a cool experience. Yeah,
damn, it was really good. Yeah, I saw it. So
yeah.
just to wrap this out a bit, you said something on your no on your article that I loved. You said electro is everywhere. I don't argue anymore. So
Yeah.
what do you think now, electro being the future, these new generations, new events, new projects like Urbano? Um, how do you see the future of electro?
um, I see a good future first, a very good future. But yeah, I mean, you know, electro now is everywhere. I mean, the all the good choreographers who are young like, as I am, you know, we are electro dancer. You know, like I got my things, I got Electro Streets, but there is also great talents in electro, and they also do a great job. And I'm like, okay, and we are all very young, like before 30 in general. So I'm like, okay, what it's going to be like when we are going to be 40, you know, and when normally it's the age when you do everything, etc. So I'm not very worried about this. But I'm after I don't think electro is going to be like big dance like break dance, you know, and you know like really in the mind of everyone in the world. I think it will like you know be like not in French we say niche, like something you dance everywhere, but it's really elitist. It's not everyone is dancing electro, you know. It's like really elitist. But yes, I mean it's going to be everywhere in the world. I'm sure of this. And even this year we start a new formation with Electro Street, but for the 8 to 15, like really young, you know, really formation all the Saturday. And for this, you know, and we start to teach on schools also in France, like for young people also 8.
Okay.
So we are really like to in the plans to talk about this, etc. But it's you know it's like it's taking time because people if sometimes you go just at 50 kilometers from Paris and people don't know about electro dance. They don't know about you know they know les twins, they know what is you know break dance, but electro, bro, like it's too much, you know, it's too much. But we work on this, and yeah, I mean every electro is very visual, and we are on the mood that everything is very visual now. So they need us. They need our movements. They need our lines. They need this. It's like, it's for me. When it's in a good way. Electro is very beautiful, and it's like something you can't see in other dance. You know.
Yes.
No,
Totally.
no offense to the dance, of course. Big up.
No, of course not. Well, Skips, I really appreciate you taking the time to be here, your words, and I'm really confident this electro dance is gonna great. It's gonna get even bigger with such a character like you on top of it. So again, thank you for this. I'm gonna be posting your note right there, and hopefully we're gonna be seeing us soon. Okay.
Okay, see you in November in LRC or what?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
try.
Okay. I hope so, bro. See you there, and thanks for everything. Thanks for what you do for the culture. I send some love from Paris. Keep going, and see you soon.
See you
Hopefully,
soon.
okay.
Thank you.
See you soon. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Bye.